When you break through and win the division and get as far as you guys went in the playoffs, it creates expectations.
Sure.
Obviously, Sean Payton is a head coach, you're a defensive coordinator. Do you guys embrace those expectations?
Absolutely. Pressure is privilege. I mean, in this league, you can be a team on top and expect you to win, or a team on bottom and no one expect you to do anything. I want to be on top. Pressure is privilege, and our team understands that. And when you watch this team work at practice, and you watch them together in the team meeting room, this team is a close-knit team, and that's the first step. The culture here is right. Sean's done a great job with the culture. George has brought the right players here, the right coaches here. So it's a perfect storm right now. It's our time. So we have to go back and get better and improve and take week by week. But it's our time to win a championship, and Sean never shies away from that, right? I mean, he's told the team, it's our time, it's our window, let's jump through it. But it's been fun to watch Bo lead this team, through the hard times, through the good times. I mean, he's always upbeat. And I'm telling you, if he plays last year, man, our chances go up.
Vance, take me to when that realization hit you that, well, maybe coaching is my path.
Well, I was an okay player, obviously. I was a better player in high school and college than I was in the pros. I was a decent player in the pros. My first year coaching at Colorado, I was a GA, and the DB coach got ill. So I took over that group, and we had great success with some future pros, and just the love of the game. It feels natural. It never gets old. The teaching part, watching players get better, watching players get paid, and winning games on Sundays is nothing like it. When you lose a game in this league, man, it feels like you can't win again. When you win one, it feels like you can't lose again. So it's that high of a high, that low of a low. But coaching is in my blood. It's what I do, and thank God I chose coaching, because I mean that's what I love. That drives me every day.
VJ, I know being a teacher for you and being a mentor to young coaches is very important. Give me your 3 biggest things you teach young coaches.
Well, number one, as a leader of men, you lead by serving people. And again, working for Wade, working for Marvin, and working for Gary Kubiak, their best traits were they were leaders of men, and they were honest and they were fair. And that's the trait that I took from those guys. You have to serve your people, because if you do, they will serve you back. But the best leaders serve their people. And it doesn't have to be 4th and 1 every single day to have success, right? Be fair, be honest, and be a good person and be a great leader. That's number 1. I think number 2 for young coaches is always players first and scheme second, right? When they hire you as a coordinator, you want to put your football chops out front, but you have to build your system to the player first, right? It's always it's a player's game. If the system doesn't fit your players, it won't ever work, right? They have to enjoy playing for you. They have to enjoy coming to work every single day. Enjoy hearing you teach. That's number 2. Always players first and scheme second. And number 3, you are paid to be an expert on game day. So how you call a game is critical, and that part to me gets missed by a lot of football people. Like, game day is your time, right? You can help or hurt your team, and it's your job to help your team. And being your best on Sundays has to be the way you approach the job, right? That's why the 80-hour weeks are so important, to be prepared and to adjust quickly and help your team, through the hard times or push through the good times. But being your best on Sundays has to be part of your job. But if you do those 3 things, I think that's why I've survived in this league. But being a good person, players first, scheme second, and being your best on Sundays.
You succeeded. You succeeded a lot in a lot of different places. Mm-hmm. And I got to go back to last year. I got to imagine that you had to burst with pride for that whole season, because this thing was elite.
Absolutely. And it was elite with elite people. When you go through our defensive roster, we got Pat Surtain, who was a 1st-round pick, Barron, who was a 1st-round pick, but the rest of these guys are self-made guys, and it proves to anyone in sports that the best teams win, right? The best combo of people, really win and have success, and that was our superpower last year. I mean, it was an unselfish group that was so close-knit, and once that kind of, became magic for us, it just took off.
I know you're 10 toes down on your job right now because I know you, but I also don't know why you're not a head coach anymore. and that's just my opinion.
Right.
Based on what you've done throughout your career and the last 2 years here, do you hope that that's in your future again?
I hope. I do. It's a tough process to kind of get to the end of. Like, it's one league, it's 32 teams, it's 32 ways of doing things. As veteran coaches, minority veteran coaches, you know, we have this window where we're hot for 2 or 3 years and then we don't stay in position. So it's my job now to stay in position and see what happens next year and not worry about the process, but when they call, be ready.
Well, there were a record 10 openings for head coaches this past year. One coach of color was hired. It sounds like to me like you're not focusing on what didn't happen. You're going to focus on just being ready.
Absolutely. The process we had last year, I was right in the middle of a playoff run, you know, so my priority was the Denver Broncos, and it should be. And the season's for all of this stuff, and right now it's time to improve our defense and improve our team to make a run again, and to be in position when they call me again, and that's my goal. I've been a head coach before, so you can't say that I wasn't qualified. I was. You know, it didn't last, but I'm qualified, and I'm ready for it, and you know, whoever gives me the chance, they're gonna hire a very good coach. But it takes so much to win in this league outside of being a great coach. It takes players, it takes ownership, it takes a GM, right? It's the right city, and sometimes it takes time to find that right fit.
Well, if it's just based on merit, it should happen again.
Well, thank you, bro. I hope so.